Hey guys, I wanted to, this is actually a conversation I had with my son several times, because these are the things, especially as a teenage boy, I wanted him to have in his life experience. And so, some of the things, and this is something that I actually talked about both of my children, but specifically my son, because I feel like he was more, I don't know. I don't know how to put this, but either way, both kids were explained this, and it's being an extension of somebody else. So, through self-reflection and self-discovery, I want you to think about the things that you... Is it your energy? Is it the way you behave? Is it a mood? What are you experiencing? And can I ask you, is that your authentic you? Is that a true feeling, a true experience, a true emotion, a true behavior? Or are you mimicking somebody else that also created that problem in your life? Or somebody that didn't allow you to be yourself. They wanted you to be an extension of them. A lot of times this happens within genetics, and when I say biology, you don't have to be blood related. This is just your biological surroundings. And so that person that you were around and you were absorbing energy or experiencing the experience that you experienced, are you an extension of them, or are you your authentic self? When it comes to parental figures, they treat children as such to be an extension of themselves rather than allowing them to be themselves. And so when they grow up, their whole life, and they don't get to learn who they really are, they end up being just like that other parent, because the other parent is creating that extension. And so with my son, that is something that I was very adamant about, is what are your likes, what are your dislikes? The thing is I want him to learn himself at a very young age, so that way when he got into relationships or he did things, he could make that decision for himself. And so I have a hornet that wants to be, nope, not the face, that wants to be in the video. It keeps climbing and crawling all over me. And they are not aggressive. They're only aggressive based on the energy that you put out. So if you are in a negative vibration and you're fearful, they most likely will sting you. But when you let them co-create with you, they do not sting you. So, but back to extension. So self-reflect and ask yourself, these behaviors, these experiences and situations, am I being authentic, or am I being an extension of somebody else? So that could be in a relationship, that could be a parent, that could be a sibling. You make that choice, and from there you can decide, what, I am being an extension of this person. I'm mimicking their behaviors. I'm mimicking their, like mocking somebody. That is just, when you mock somebody, you're only exposing your own insecurities. And sometimes we're not aware of this because we are that extension. And so we don't realize the behaviors that we are doing, like mocking, is something that I had done to me, kind of thing. And so I am being an extension of that person, and now I am behaving in the same way or performing in the same way. So when you're able to recognize and realize that, that's when you can ask yourself, who is the authentic part of me? What are the things that make me happy? What are the things that I really behave like? Or are these things, it's all self-discovery. So, but the most important thing is to not be an extension of anybody else.